I'm in your living room right now. What is your plan? How do you get there? Most people will have no idea. Hi, my cutie. This is Callie L here with Live Into Life. Today, we hear this term lifestyle a lot. Like, I want a certain lifestyle, or I teach people a lifestyle, or this is a specific kind of lifestyle, or I'm a lifestyle coach, right? Like, you hear this term a lot, but I'm not sure that, I really understood what that meant initially. Before I started doing this, I'm like, well, what does that actually mean? So the definition of lifestyle, okay, is what you typically do during your life, okay? Like literally. That's your definition of lifestyle. So some people believe that they have a lifestyle that actually they can support and afford, that's actually much bigger than the lifestyle they actually lead, right? So they'll overspend. They will buy houses that they can't afford. They'll drive cars that they can't afford. Have you ever seen those people that they have the shittiest house, but then they drive the BMW? Like, what is that about? That to me is the worst financial decision ever, because you're not investing in a property. To the contrary, you're putting your money into a depreciating asset, like a vehicle. I mean, just crazy. But whatever, each to their own. The people that follow me will not do that because they know that's not a good decision, right? But so let's talk about lifestyle. I believe that you can literally create the lifestyle of your dreams. You can create any life that you want, but you have to be able to put some attention on it. You need to be able to focus on it. It's not just setting goals, and achieving one goal and another goal and another goal. I know that sounds good, but when you look at a lifestyle, you're looking at what your ideal lifestyle would be, right? So I wonder how long you've actually spent thinking about that over the past 9 months. We're 3 months away, 2.5 months away from the end of a decade. And I'm sure you've seen those posts on Instagram, we're 2.5 months. Okay, nothing's gonna happen in 2020. Don't freak out. It's another year, hopefully, right? But it is interesting to think that we're now moving into another decade. Most people will think about New Year's resolutions, and I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna do another video on that, but I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions because I don't think they work. I don't think they're big enough to be able to be completed throughout the entire upcoming year. Right? I like to think about what I want as my lifestyle, and then fit my goals into that. So I know that I want to travel at least 3 times a year to different countries that I haven't been to. I know that is an absolute. I also know that when I travel, I'm traveling first class. I'm traveling business class. If it's an 8-hour flight, I'm in a lie-down seat of the plane. That's happening. It's a non-negotiable for me. I know that when I go to hotels, I'm gonna have a certain quality of hotel, right? It's gonna be a 5-star hotel, 4-star at the minimum, but it's my lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that I have created for myself, pay for myself. I'm not relying on anybody else to provide that to me, because that's a whole different story. I'm doing it based upon what I believe and what I want and the lifestyle that I have created. And, it didn't happen overnight, but the thought process it's something that I've worked on for years and years and years. And slowly but surely, every single year, I've got closer and closer and closer to the lifestyle of my dreams. So, and then let's think about the car that you want to drive, the material things, which is fine. You can have material things. It's okay. I don't know what this is about, this judgment of, oh my God, she's so fancy. Look at her car. Yes, bitch. I bought this for myself. Like, I can do that. But I also invest in education and take care of my child and invest in, stocks and with my swing trading. Like, I do all of that so that it's a balance, okay? But let's think about the type of car you want to drive, the house you want to live in. Is your like ideal lifestyle living on a beach, sitting on a beach, not owning any property, drinking Mai Tais all day? Okay, great. Then how do we get there? What is your plan right now to get there? If I were in front of you, like in your living room, let's pretend I am. I'm in your living room right now. What is your plan? How do you get there? Most people will have no idea, but I want to make sure that you are moving toward that lifestyle, that ideal situation, week by week by week. And that's why I have my courses. That's why I do my podcast. That's why I do these videos and this content and keep providing this value to you specifically, so that you can reach that lifestyle, that ultimate goal. If your lifestyle is, I want to run 3 businesses, but I only want to work 20 hours a week, okay, great. So how do we get that? What's the plan? I want you to think about this now, because you are going to start seeing obviously more videos, more content about New Year's resolutions and all these goals, and it starts to get a little crazy before the new year comes out. But I want you to think about it now. I want you to literally map out what your ideal lifestyle would be, okay? And then we're gonna follow up to that with an outcomes video. I'm gonna do an outcomes versus goals video, so you can actually see how you can achieve that lifestyle. And then we're gonna break it down even further, so that by the time we hit 2020, you are good. You have a plan, you have a roadmap, you know exactly where you're going. But the first step is literally just identifying what your ideal lifestyle is. So this is what I'd like you to do. If you are interested, you wanna come on this little journey with me, I want you to write down 10 major things that you would have in your ideal life. So think about family, business, finances, health, fun. Let's think about fun. Let's go up here. Fun. What do you want to do for fun? Like, in the ideal world, would you be riding horses 2 times a week? Would you be playing golf on the golf course 3 times a week? Would you be at the spa every Saturday? What do you want for fun? Let's talk about mental health and mental space, because I think that gets missed a lot. Would you have time to think and be creative? Would you be setting aside thinking time every week? Would you do you need to become more emotional? Do you need to become more communicative? Do you need to become less emotional and less communicative? Do you need to become more aware? Do you need to become less shy? Okay, let's talk about mental health and any fears potentially surrounding that you need to overcome. Also, friends. What about friends? Let's talk about friends. Do you have enough friends? Do you want more friends? Do you want more time with them, less time with them? And then also relationship. In your relationship, do you want a relationship? Do you have one? Do you want to get out of one? There's a lot of options when it comes to that. There's a lot of options. Do you think you found your king? Or is he still in frog stage? I don't know. That can happen. Then how about from an organization, a consistency standpoint? Let's talk about organization and consistency. What would be your ideal lifestyle in regard to that? Would it be that you don't do any of it and you pay someone to do it? Or, would it be that you have complete control over your finances, over your home, and everything is organized to a T and everything is on autopilot, right? Your children. Let's talk about your children. Children, right here. I don't know whether I've got to 10. We might be at 11 right now. Whatever. So your children, what about those relationships? What can you increase? What can you remove? How can you simplify those relationships? What would be your ideal lifestyle in regard to your children? And finally, what would be your ideal lifestyle when it comes to giving back? when it comes to charity. Maybe it's church, maybe it's with your spirituality, maybe it's a charity that you really are engrossed in and you want to be more engrossed. Maybe you don't give anything back. Maybe you don't want to give anything back. That's up to you, but from a gratitude standpoint, obviously I give back as much as I possibly can because I believe that it's something that we should do as human beings. But this is like this overall idea of lifestyle. Focus on this for a little bit. Write down kind of what you would imagine in the ideal world, because then what we need to do is also look at where you currently are. So that'll be my next video, probably coming out next Friday. We'll see. Anyways, that is it for today. That's my little thought process. I'm about to go to court in my leather dress. Just saying. I'm feeling myself today. But you know what? That's in my ideal lifestyle because I want to go to court, kick ass, and wear my leather dress. Why the hell not? All right, until we speak again, go live your life, go live into life, and be blessed. Mwah.